Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, cracking ball. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Cafu gets it away. Vieira. So what can they make of this? And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Chance! He's scored! And there is your opener. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. The muscular approach does pay off here. Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Leicester clears without hesitation. Excelsior are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Makaleli. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Excelsior really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that.
Excelsior are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. Excelsior Rotterdam back on level terms. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Opts for safety. Van Dijk. This is a promising build-up. That is good strength. That's a good... And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Seedorf. Rui Costa. Rummenigge. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Makalele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bergomi. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. That's really well manoeuvred.
There will be 1 minute.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Rui Costa. Cafu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Eto'o. And this is Rui Costa. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, sweet feet. So, a temporary halt to the action. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Excelsior are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So straight into the second half.
Excelsior are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well played and well cleared.
Van Dijk, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Excelsior really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
That's very neat. Leicester did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Saka. And he skips past his man. Saka. In by Saka. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact.
He leaps for it! And he's quick to get rid. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that was vital. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Eto'o, looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. That's Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Cafu. And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cafu. Rui Costa. Eto'o going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu. Vieira. Rummenigge. Saka. Saka's delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Ibrahimovic.
Mateus.
Number 22, Rui Costa.
That's good pressing,
Number
squeezing
6,
the play. That's a
Seydou.
sharp pass.
Number 9,
And it's Cruyff.
Eto'o. Number
Cruyff
13,
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
coming on the field. Number 15.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 8, Mateus. Number 24, Didier
And that's a good
Drogba.
intervention.
Number 16.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently
Substitution.
loves the contest. And that's a dangerous ball. That'll be a corner. Cannavaro clears it away. And this is Drogba. Played with speed from back to front. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's having a shot! Goal! Excelsior! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given. It always was. And oh, he's taken it. It's Pato! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Alexander Pato clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Pato. And here's Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro did well to stay calm there. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Now it's Cruyff.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Can he finish? And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Excelsior have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Saka. Now it's Pato. He might be in here!
Oh, really well played.
And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were happy. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with... He's gone for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, important interception. Pullet tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Messi. Vieira. Rui Costa. And this is Forlan. He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, well played, well played. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Excelsior are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Seedorf. And the through ball. Oh, this is a great position. Chance for a shot! Goal! Excelsior! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Excelsior are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into...
Oh, what has happened here? Excelsior very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Seedorf. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Hullet. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Excelsior really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vieira. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score... Decent chance! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Excelsior are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff, and it's Messi. Seedorf. Messi. Oh, they can break here. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the counter is on. Vieira. And it's Messi. Messi. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nesta. That's really well manoeuvred. Rui Costa. Nesta makes the interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Rui Costa. Just eases him off the ball. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Forlan. That is good alertness. Cruyff. And it's Eto'o. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That is a brilliant interception. Another chance from a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Impressive! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And now they can spring out of defence. Seedorf. Messi. Forlan. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Gullit. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Eto'o.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Forlan. Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram. Messi. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf gets across and deals with it. So, a temporary halt to the action. Some first-half thoughts?
Excelsior clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Excelsior firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. So let's get the ball rolling. Gullit. That's Vieira. Gullit. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, he's been caught on it here. They get a throw in. Vieira. Rui Costa. And it's Vieira. Vieira. And here's Gullit. And here's Eto'o. Bergkamp has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. Germany are all square. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And now he has two. Well, what a game we have on our...
Real chance!
Goal! Excelsior! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 7.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Rui Costa. Coming on the field. Number 14.
And it's Michel Platini.
Ibrahimovic.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excelsior perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he was quick to react. Platini. Pelé. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. And he's there to get it away. Xavi. Platini conjures time and space where few can. And that is well cleared. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's onside. It's Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Excelsior now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see...
And a shot! And that was very necessary. Pass somewhat off target. Goes for a shot! And it's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Yeah. And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. So much time and space here. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
20, Messi.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's had it nicked away. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Haaland. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be
5 minutes to add. Pelé. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's Hullet. Seedorf. Rui Costa. Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through. It's anyone's ball now. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nesta. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. And here's Hullet. Desai makes the interception. Can he get it through? And here's Hullet. It's Rui Costa. Plays it in low. Desai with the clearance. Oh, it's come loose. He's chosen to go back. And here's Hullet. And this is Forlan. Hullet, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Hullet. Bale.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Vieira. Bergomi. Vieira. Now it's Forlan. Forlan going face-to-face with his great rival. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale chasing after it. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira cuts out the pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Gerrard. Vieira. Quality ball. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries from distance. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hullet, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, sweet feet. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Hullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
There's the shot! And he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Impressive jump! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look... And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well,
Just
both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
If you have a ticket.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hullet. Cafu! Now it's Hullet.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cafu. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Forlan. He is through here! It's Rui Costa. He's got away. Seedorf. Now it's Forlan. Hullet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Desai getting this one clear. He's had it taken off him. Forlan is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. That's tidy. Seedorf. Excelsior do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's clever. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. That's going to go a long way. Oh, this looks sharp. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hakimi. Looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Forlan. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And that's going right the way across. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Hullet. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That pass isn't the best. He's found a way through. Oh, he's all alone. It's Bale! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Chelsea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control. And that has put paid to that.
Might want to be careful there.
Rui Costa. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, no, I'm right in saying he started out as a fullback.
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. And this is Gullit. Cruyff. Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's Busquets. Shot could be on. Oh, that was vital. Vieira. Thuram. Opts for safety. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Here's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Seedorf. Cannavaro. Vieira. To Bergami. And it's Vieira. Now it's Gullit. And it's Seedorf. Here's Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And here's Eto'o. Tries to dink it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Seedorf, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Azar. Seedorf. And it's Azar. Zanetti. Azar. And it's Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gullit. Messi gets a good foot in there. Busquets. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram. That's Vieira. Eto'o. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, what has... Eto'o! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Excelsior with the corner. They're first. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. And this is Eto'o. Now it's Lampard. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Hazard plays it short. Nice control. And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Eto'o.
Finding himself in space. He's picked his way through. And it's Lampard. Out towards the flank.
Marcelo receives it in a wide position.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ah, such a clever touch. Another chance from a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Hazard goes short. Pings in, he's rising! Goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Excelsior unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Excelsior can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Busquets is the team's great visionary.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Zanetti. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, great chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He's got away. And it's Marcelo. And this is Hazard. And he's managed to get free. It's a good-looking delivery. Bergomi can get it clear. This looks promising. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. No way through. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
Hazard with the short one. Now it's Hazard. Excelsior have the chance to go the other way. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zanetti conjures time and space where few can. Seedorf. Now it's Eto'o. That looks a cracking ball. Marcelo, who does have an assist to his name, bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. No, he's not getting any further than that. Can he get on the end of this? Very nicely done. And this is Lampard. And Cruyff! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
So, another set play. Nesta tries to clear. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Lampard gets into a good position. Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Plays the return pass. Busquets. And here's Cruyff. Busquets. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rui Costa. He is through here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi! And again! Excelsior have their second corner now. Shoots! And it's in! And just like that, he hits 50.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Lampard.
So could they be onto something here?
Sergio Busquets.
That's Nedved.
El dorsal 9. Eto'o. El dorsal 23. Sidor.
Some really good ball
Serán
movement.
sustituidos por
Picked out
el
Bale!
dorsal 18. El dorsal 5.
Oh no,
El
that
dorsal
could be a
15.
costly miss.
El
It's a
dorsal
good
11.
effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Gerrard. Cambio de jugadores.
Zanetti. Gerrard. Edmilson. And he's forced to go back. Can he get it through? Aubameyang. Robson. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bale puts them all in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And it's Bale. Cruyff. Drogba. It's Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Excelsior have their third corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Zanetti. And we're done. Excelsior were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leading. Great chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rijkaard goes short.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gullit. Shot could be on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Maicon. Maicon got a long way forward to join the attack. Looking for the run, and he's quick to return it. Rui Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they're quick to get it back. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Seedorf. Excelsior, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Maicon. Nice looking ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Maldini. That's a little off target. Vieira. Gullit. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Seedorf. Little pass back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rijkaard gets into a good position. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He's being urged to shoot, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Maicon. And it's Vieira. Vieira. And it's Messi. Seedorf. Oh, fate. Tries one from range. Messi! Genius! About as smooth as it gets. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Excelsior have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Hangs one in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bullet. Real chance!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nesta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. No, he's not getting past him there. Seedorf. Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Here's Vieira. And it's Seedorf. And this is Forlan. Yaya Toure gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now it's Hullet. Rui Costa. Just eases him off the ball. Maicon. Passing is crisp and sharp. Maicon has the space to scheme. Gets his head on it! Rijkaard is flagged offside. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Excelsior go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Excelsior can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Excelsior can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Thuram calmly anticipates. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. And Hullet! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Equatorial Guinea restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
This is their second corner of the game. Rijkaard with the short one. Rijkaard picks it up out wide. Tries to get it clear. Back where it came from. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Forlan is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Messi. This is a promising build-up. Deftly away. It's a good spell of possession, this. Varane with the clearance. Played down the flank.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Here's a sharp little ball here. Vieira, and he's being shifted off it. Gullit is onto this. Seedorf. Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. Gullit. Maldini. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers. Oh, good effort. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Corner number 3 coming up.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 6 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 19, Drogba, el dorsal 7, cambio de jugadores.
He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Oh, really well played.
75 minutes played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Drogba. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Eto'o. Maldini with a definite foul there. Thuram. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Aims beyond the defence. Shot, surely! And he's stuck it away. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that's a shoot! Glorious! A finish of true class! They have stolen level at the last! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Forlan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show...
Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Vieira. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's Drogba. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Forwards and with intent. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Maicon, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one. He's defensively sound enough to be an old-fashioned full-back while having the attacking prowess of a winger.
And he's sure, therefore, to be one of the busiest players on the pitch today. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's had it taken off him. Vieira. Baresi. And it's Sergi. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Stam kept his eye on it, and he's there. And Maicon. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ah, good steal, he just read it. And that was very necessary. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vieira. Pele. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a... Pele! It's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Forlan, and this is Neymar. Cannavaro makes the interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Forlan, he is through here. Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Hullet. Now it's Forlan. He's free, he has got space. It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's superb. Vieira. Excelsior are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
And the shot! Oh, what has happened? And another try! And it's in! Excelsior Rotterdam back on level terms! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
This is a promising build-up. And it's Yaya Toure. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maicon cuts out the pass. Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And they get themselves in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Macau have their lead. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Ibrahimovic. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Seedorf. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. And Gullit! That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Forlan. And this is Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. And it's Neymar. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Pele. Played back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Forlan, looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Forlan. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar finding himself in space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Excelsior are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they pulled level.
And a quick reminder today.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitutions taking place.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rummenigge. Nesta. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Seedorf. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a pretty loose pass. Stam calmly anticipates. Nedved, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Hullet, knocks it into space, hits a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has a look up, and the finish! And that's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And a chance! Goal! Excelsior! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Excelsior leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Excelsior with the corner, they're first. Now this could be a chance. Opts to play it back, and it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been caught napping. Backward it goes, and he's straight offside. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Neymar. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's had a shot! That's going to go a long way. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Neymar. This looks promising. Oh, what has happened here?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a sharp pass. I was trying to skip past his man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved. Now Robson. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yaya Toure. Robson looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yaya Toure. Now Robson. Rummenigge into the last 5 minutes. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Macau really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Excelsior, moments now away from seeing this one out. That is ended up in no man's
has
land.
been indicated.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Neymar. Maicon simply refused to be outdone there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Excelsior have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through